All right, let's get started. And first of all, hello everyone. Welcome to my talk today. And this talk was brought by the Qtion stack with the open source project that I'm working on. And today I will go into the simple talk. I will address the crucial issue we encounter in software development. Understanding the challenge is essential for creating an effective solution and driving processes in our fields. And we will going to talk about the Qtion and how to integrate the Qtion with your developer platform to optimize the software development project. The first quick introduction about me, presenter. I am Hoang Nguyen. I work as cloud engineer at the Beta. I'm responsible for working on platform services like Kubernetes engine, cloud observability, and also designing and building the IDP that serve a large number of developers on a daily basis. I'm also working on the Qtion open source project as is a part of the CNCF sandbox and platform tooling landscape. And this is also the tool we're going to talk today about the agenda today. And I will cover the background before jumping in the Qtion and IDP itself, mostly so that we have enough context for the solution to make sense. And we will talk about the challenging we facing, specifically the unique one that's contributed to the birth of this project. And I will explain some of the basic concept of the Qtion, which the platform orchestrator tool in the Qtion stack. And then we will go into the powerful capability of the Qtion and demonstrate how integrating it in our developer platform that can enhance our project and drive success. The term DevOps was officially introduced in 2009. The foundation of DevOps was envisioned as a control shift, but enhancing collaboration between the development and the operation team. However, as a concept that involves some organizations have veered away from its often original intent, rather than fostering teamwork. There has been tendency for some company to place an excessive burden on developer that we allocate various operational responsibility to them, which detract from the original principle of the DevOps. While the DevOps sound fantastic in theory, but put it in the practice can be hit or miss. Along with the shift to the DevOps, a few changes are making things a bit tougher for the developers. We are dealing with a huge variety of tools popping up everywhere. More people adopting cloud services. Some pretty complex tools become more popular, like Kubernetes, Terraform, Istio, Crossbrain, or Qtion, maybe. Also, when developers started what their heads around complicated tool, cognitive tool, and just do simple stuff like changing an environment variable or fixing basic database setup. This had led crazy amount of mental strain, totally messing up with the developer experience and dropping the productivity through the floor. Just take a look how bad things have been gotten over the past 20 years, and honestly, it has been any time that going slow down or change anytime soon. We use the Chinese platform as a service setup almost 10 years, but we found that it started to hold us back due to some major issue. The main problem is about infrastructure has gotten super complex over time. Developers are swamped with all this infrastructure knowledge, and they need to have, and the platform itself has become bottleneck and it's become making infrastructure capability available, and there often have many teams involved, which make the teamwork and coordination tricky touch. On the top of that, the figuring our security parameter and the policy harder than ever. The platform engineering here is to make easier for developer. Many top tech company has set up platform team dedicated to build the making internal developer platform. The team approach their works like product, focusing on simple and the developer journey. With this platform, the developer no longer have to juggle complex function. They can focus on what they love most: coding, creating amazing application with friendly approach, reduce stress, and boost productivity. Allow team to work quickly and efficiently without harmful on quality. So we are the platform team device that we refer as the golden path for the developer. This look complex, but I will take a check in the main point so you can understand it easily. We believe that the application team on the top left of your screen should focus on the aspect that are agnostic to the environment. Typically, this is intended about that the application team want to define what the application will have, like the workload of the application, the essential, the other infrastructure like the database that application use, without worrying about the specific database specification for given environment. On the bottom left of the picture, we involve that the platform team should be responsible for the certain task. They need to handle a standard workload profile using the Kubernetes deployment on the customer workload, along with define the behavior like image policy. Furthermore, platform team also set a standard for the various dependency like database, networking behavior, with vulnerability that needs to be consistent. This sometimes require different configuration specific to the each environment. For example, having the larger database in the production and smaller one in the development. And we believe application developers should need to handle and worry about. The whole approach consists of two components, one being standard capability, which we call the Qtion model, and the other being the environment-specific configuration, such as varying database type in different environment. The Qtion platform orchestrator, which is the term we currently use, and take in two input, one from the platform team, one from the application team, and we refer and is efficiently merge the two aspects, align them with the approach deployment context, which we refer as the workspace. You can think of workspace as a general concept of the application environment. And this come together, we call deep facing and specification, which we hope that makes straightforward and agnostic to both environment and platform. The platform engineer will define elements such as module along with the environment specific configuration, and this will match together to produce what we refer to as spec, a resource spacing data format. This spec will stop a uniform format applicable to both Kubernetes resources and cloud provider resources infrastructure. Ultimately, this spec acts as a single source of truth corresponding to one want to run the environment actual infrastructure. So we will have go into the Qtion app configuration. In the context of Qtion app configuration, developer will play a crucial role to define the application component. They just focus on the key elements such as the container configuration, the monitoring system, the monitoring component, and the database, cloud-based database, like using a cloud and the version of database, for example, in here. And they don't need to worry about, without needing to address the infrastructure concept or the deployment of the required services and application itself. This stream approach allows them to enhance their productivity and efficiency in development process. And about the Qtion workspace, you can understand the workplace as the environment, like production environment and staging environment, development environment. The workspace is a concept that corresponds to a specific target environment used to deploy application in a contemporary use. This typically refers to the Kubernetes cluster that hosts the application workload along with an optional cloud provider and to necessary infrastructure resources such as database. And in additional, serving as the deployment workspace to link with the set of platform configuration that apply to all application deployed within that workspace. They can define platform team can define any resources on the environment, the secret store from any provider, cloud provider, and the Kubernetes that application will be deployed on. So we will go in deeper in the Qtion model. This overview will provide a deeper understanding of the functional of the Qtion model. The Qtion model effectively manages both community with the resources and from the app developer and the platform configuration and translating them into the session that serve as the middle layer data format and encapsulating both resource type. And the platform team tasks with the managing the configuration refer as the workspace configuration within the context of Qtion. And typically the configuration and the set of the default value. For example, here they will define the platform team will define the module in the workspace that application can be used, like the database. We use a database with the 10 GB of size and the instance class of the TBD3 micro. And another profile is the small size with the size 50, and the instance class is the DBT3 small, and the large class is using the DBT large. For more specific sector of the application require customer testing, it is possible to define overriding the configuration. And however, this spec will be for more advanced use case. So it is not covered in this talk. You can learn more in the Qtion website that will provide it. From the perspective of the application developer, the process begins to select the module and the subsequent creating configuration file. This file will serve as the declare model that fully describe the application configuration that I described in the previous slide. Furthermore, detail is going process we will present in the next slide. Let's go into the next slide. Okay, this is the workflow of using Qtion. This looks a little bit complex, but we will just focus on Three part of it below here is the write, generate, and application. So with the write process, first of all, platform orchestrate platform team will define the model of the Qtion model, like database model and monitoring model, storage model, anything. And it will, after defining the Qtion model, the platform team will define the workspace configuration, like the environment of the application, like that environment and product environment that each environment, the platform engineer will provide resources that workspace can use, and the Kubernetes cluster of that environment, and cloud provider of that environment, and about the application developer, they will just care about the app configuration, config about the app workload, the database kind that application use, the monitoring that application use, the storage that application use, and in this process, the configuration are merged into what is referred to the as the intent, which serve as a single source of truth, for all resources and schedule for deploy in your environment. One intent is established. The next phase is apply step, during which specific resource either created or updated. Importantly, before reaching the apply state, there is a crucial step called preview. This step allows a user to review and leave different of the resources that's about to change, ensure that expectations are set for upcoming modification. Just the simple flow of the Qtion. And now we're going to provide some method to integrate the Qtion with your IDP, and Qtion will work as the platform orchestrator in your IDP. Then the application developer just care about the developer control plane here, about the Git repository, have the app configuration type, and then the Qtion will add the CI file line like building images, testing, and modifying some sort of the application workflow. The next step is the CD file line. It will get the application configuration, app configuration from the Docker and the Qtion model that platform engineering did before. It will going to deploy the application and provisioning required infrastructure for the application. This workflow will have continuous delivery, everything that application developer don't need to worry about the below layer like provisioning database, how to deploy the application in each environment. The application developer just define everything in the app configuration, and then the workflow of the pipeline will do it for them. The platform team will define the Qtion model, define the workflow of the CI pipeline or CD pipeline, define everything, set up the Qtion stack so that you just push the code to the version control like GitHub or GitLab, watch the CI flow and CD workflow, and then after that, the application will be delivered to the something like Kubernetes engine, or every infrastructure will be provisioned. If you have any change in the app configuration, the Qtion tag will handle that tag and change, like they can change the database type, they can remove the database or add more database. For example, the Qtion currently operate as the command line interface tool that's functional as the event-driven platform orchestrator. It introduced a protocol-driven collaboration paradigm that allows platform owner and application developers to execute their role independently. The Qtion then orchestrate their contribution dynamically matching and generating the final infrastructure facing specification, refer as spec with subsequent applied by Qtion. However, the existing version Qtion present the limitation in providing the scalable service. The user have to encounter challenge related to the credential management, resources, visibility, complexity in managing permission, and the effort required to integrate with other systems. In the response to the challenge, we are focusing on the Qtion server, and this will provide the version of the Qtion will operate as the long-run main service. And this will expose the REST service endpoint, thereby enhance its functionality and user experience. And it can easily integrate with internal developer portal like Backstage. We'll have more about the Backstage plugin, and you guys can easily integrate it in on it. About integrate on it, like Fusion currently can integrate it in your CI pipeline as the command line. But in the future, Fusion server will release and you can have your centralized platform orchestrator used by every project. You can call to the platform orchestrator to handle the tasks like deploy application of infrastructure. Just wait for the Fusion server in the future. It will really soon. And it's also the last slide of this talk. Thank you for attending my talk today. And here is some information about me. You can contact me to learn more about the Qtion or going to the Qtion website here to learn more about the project and waiting for the release of the Qtion server. Thank you again for attend this talk, and hope you guys have a nice day with the conference. Goodbye.